NBA YouTube is just as toxic as NBA media. No cap. That's facts. Keep it a beam. I'm keeping it a beam. That's facts. NBA YouTube has become this thing where a bunch of people swear they know everything and they don't. They don't have a lot of honesty on the shit. Like in my last recording, y'all haven't heard it because it's just a recording right now. I have to edit and upload it. But I literally talk about why I'll probably never do an all-time list. We even had a mini game on it on a not podcast, but a podcast special. And it really made me realize how much I despise doing that shit. One, I'm not about to sit here as a 22-year-old who has researched the great players of basketball, but outside of that, I'm not about to sit here as a 22-year-old who hasn't watched more than 5-10 games of the 70-71 season to argue with another 16-year-old. Gee, man, who's better? Walt Frazier? Or fucking, I don't fucking know. Who is the 70-ass random player? I'm not about to argue the greatness of Walt Frazier with a nigga, dog. That shit is so cap. It's so cap, bro. Oh my goodness. It's a bunch of niggas that don't know what the fuck they talking about, acting like they know what they talking about. It is so cap. You don't know. My nigga, you do not know. It's that fucking simple. There are people that research players more in depth than others, of course. I started watching basketball in like around 2004, 2005. I was a fan ever since. I've researched great players. I've researched the fuck out of Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Duncan, several great players. But I'm not about to sit here and tell you that I know all the narratives around even a great player like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I just don't know. I just don't know. And I don't know why people have such shame in saying that. Nigga, you were not born 30 years ago. And the worst part is, it be a 16, 17, 18 niggas that can't even drink legally be the main ones telling you who played who, how good they were, yada, yada, yada. Bro, you've seen 5 games. That's why I probably will never do an all-time list, because I find the shit cringe, bro. I could do top 10s maybe. I could talk about Michael Jordan. I could talk about Kareem, talk about Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, the greats of greats. Yeah, if you had no internet whatsoever, you walked into a room, someone said, I'll give you $20 million. List 5 full Knicks rosters. List the 68, 69, 72, 73, 73, 74, 80, 82, and 89, 90.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
Fuck!
None of you are getting paid. That's why I just don't fucking care. Segregation basketball players should not be top 5 all time. See, I'm not necessarily going that far because there are very obvious, very notable greats who were way before their time, but it is what it is. Tim Duncan top 1. I give you one of my hot takes. I've said notoriously, every player in 1 through 10 has an argument for being the GOAT. Every single player has an argument. They win or lose it, obviously, because it's 1 through 10, but yeah.